Hey guys, Therese Apel here. You might know me from Dark Horse Press or from Langford Volunteer Fire Department. Just so you know, it's Boston Butt season again. What that means, if you have not heard of our famous Boston Butts, is every year we do this fundraiser. We do these Boston Butts that we actually, we get our hands dirty. We get in there and we help cure them and we put the rub on them and we do all that kind of stuff, and then we smoke them ourselves. They're actually kind of famous in this area. We're kind of a big deal. Anyway, wanted to let you guys know the sale is on. It started yesterday. I'm going to read you a little bit about kind of what we're doing, okay? They're 8 pounds fully cooked. You can pre-order. You have to pre-order. We've actually only got a limited supply this year because we've been doing so good in the past, but we're getting enough that we're having to make that it's kind of getting prohibitive. So you'll want to go ahead and get your Boston Butt ordered. There will be also pulled pork sandwich plates with chips and a pickle and dessert. You've got to pre-order, though, by December 2nd. Then you'll pick it up on the 13th and the 14th at Langford Fire Department. One thing we do this for, if you're wondering, like, what does a fire department need to sell Boston Butts for? Well, what it's about is we have to buy our own equipment. We've got to buy stuff for the trucks. We've got to put gas in them. We got to get new tires. Firefighting equipment is very expensive. So this is something that we do every year to raise funds so that we can actually protect our district better. Now, Langford is a district that's kind of it's actually between all the others. So it's between Brandon and Flowood and Pearl, just kind of right in the 471 area. And that's where we're located. But the best thing about that is that means it's easy for you to come pick up your Boston Butt. They come out right before Christmas. So it's the best idea. It's like right after Thanksgiving, right before Christmas that you pick it up. So during that time that you're really sick of Thanksgiving leftovers, you can come pick this up and you've got Boston Butt meat to do whatever you want to do with it, whether it's sandwiches or, whatever. Again, you'll order before December 2nd and you will pick it up December 13th and 14th at our station, which is on 471. The other thing to keep in mind is there are different ways that you can order. You can come by we have these pop-ups that we do every weekend. That's Anna in the background. She would not speak to you today because she's camera shy, but she's in charge of all this. We have these pop-ups every Saturday morning. They'll mostly be here, right, Anna? Okay, so most of the pop-ups will be here. So if you're coming by here on a Saturday morning, just look and see if we're out here. You can also order at langfordfd.com, or you can call 601-825-0038. Again, that's 601-825-0038. Again, these Boston Butts, y'all, they're famous. They're like legendary in the Rankin County area. And last year we had people coming from all over, actually kind of all over the state to pick them up. We were busy for 2 days just putting them out. You can pick them up hot or cold. So again, you may not be thinking about it now because this is October, but I tell you what, in those 2 weeks in December where you're really having to get ramped up for Christmas, that's when you'll be thinking about, like, oh my gosh, I shopped all day long. What's for dinner? Let it be a Langford Boston Butt. Stop by our pop-up today. We're at the Marathon at the corner of Vine and 471, and we'll be here probably close to every Saturday until December 2nd, which is the last order date. So again, come see us. As a matter of fact, we just love to see your smiling face. So come on out here to the Marathon on 471 and Vine. Again, Langford Fire Department out here. We are selling Boston Butts, and they will change your life. We've got lots of people that have said that. Or something to that effect anyway. So y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching. Be sure and support your local fire department.